Yo, people, what's going on? Back again. Another episode of Footy Talk. Lee Gunner, what are you saying, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just see your thumbnail. Do you know what you should have done with the thumbnail, bruv?
What's that?
You should have took a screenshot of Ray Parlour being interviewed by Robbie on AFTV. I made that the thumbnail.
Bro,
he's been on it loads, man. He's been about 4 times on that channel.
He's a scrub, innit? He's a proper scrub. I can't stand people like that. You see what I mean about this guy? He's a mercenary, bruv. You know them ones? Absolute mercenary. How's man been on the channel 4 times, yeah? And he has the cheek to do that. And I'm sick of TalkSport always inviting Robbie on there just to get clicks and then try and ambush him. It's pathetic, innit? Like, and after Robbie went on there last time, to be, I don't know why he went back on there. He doesn't need to go on there. It's not like they're paying him to go on there. No.
If anything, he's giving them clout.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Last time he went on there, I think he was in the studio, wasn't he? With
Simon Jordan.
Yeah, and then after that, I think Simon Jordan started cussing Troops and about the way he speaks and stuff like that. And it's like every time somebody goes on there from that channel, they get absolutely, like you said, ambushed. Yeah, I'd tell them jog on, mate. Yeah, I listened to it. I've watched it a few times. Yeah, and he was just. Do you know what he's done? He's very smart in a way, because he knows a lot of people don't like the channel, and he knows a lot of people are going to be at the Emirates tonight. Yeah. So he's basically gone, oh, I'm here for the older lot. I'm here for the old school, because a lot of the old school don't like the channel. Yeah. And he's trying to cause a wedge between that. It's not like, listen, the protest ain't about AFTV. It's about the owner. Yeah. But he's now a hero amongst the older lot. The people that don't like AFTV. Yeah. He's now a hero, isn't he?
Yeah, but no one cares about them. Do you know what I mean? Because legit, bruv, they're not the ones that are paying his wages, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's face it, yeah. The way that, like I was saying, I was having this conversation in my group chat earlier, with another Arsenal fan. There's a big like group chat with all of us in there, and one guy was saying about AFTV, and I was like, listen, bro, like the way that football content is being consumed now is not the way it was consumed when we were growing up. You know what I mean? You need to get your head out your ass and stop being ignorant. Like this bloody notion, yeah, that football club, football fan channels or whatever, yeah, like profit off or make more money when their teams are doing shit. Brother, it's just so inaccurate. It's unbelievable, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Them man know, yeah, the football channel that I was on before, bruv, our biggest rise and our biggest numbers were when Ollie came in and United were winning, bro.
Mate, that channel trends every single week, every single day, pretty much. Yeah, regardless whether it's a win or a draw.
Regardless, bro.
It's always trending. Maybe 3 videos a day trending sometimes, yeah?
Absolutely. Right, and the most subs we ever got, yeah, like in terms of like the biggest growth, percentage-wise, was at the time when man was singing Ollie's at the wheel and we were smoking everyone, bruv. That's when the channel was growing. It weren't when United were dying, bro. It's a myth, bro. The bottom line is most of these guys, yeah, we grew up in the TV era. These guys grown up in the YouTube era. Every single day, these guys log onto YouTube and they watch the channels they want to watch. I know this because there's guys here right now. It's the same names, the same faces. And even if I put up 4 videos a day, they'll watch all of them.
Same.
Do you know what I'm saying? So if you've got a channel and you've got 500,000 people, yeah, the chances are when they open their thing, a video comes up from you, they're going to click on it and they're going to watch it anyway, bruv.
Fact.
So it doesn't really matter.
Do you know what I find mad as well, right? Is when people say, oh, because I get it a lot, oh, you profit off a loss. Yeah, you're profiting off of the club's demise. Well, here's a fucking idea then, mate. How about get better? Yeah, pretty simple, innit? Get better. Yeah, because then you can't cry. And like you said, yeah, I guarantee it's the same with your channel. The most highest viewed videos on our channel, or my channel in particular, I'd imagine yours is the same, yeah, are wins, transfer-related stories, i.e. Thomas Partey signing, yeah, or informative videos in terms of breaking down the club's money and where it's gone over the last X amount of years. That was one of my first ever videos, and that is still one of my most viewed videos. Yeah. And it's like, I think I've only in the top 20 videos or top 30 videos, I think I've got 5 losses in there. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. It's actually mad, bro.
Bro, you know what's mad, yeah? Like the videos that do mad numbers on my channel, and these man will attest, If United win, bro, and then we have a red talk where we're just gassed and we're just waffling, bro, does mad numbers because everyone's in great spirits after the game and everyone just wants to come in and see the boys just laughing and having fun. When we lose, the numbers ain't the same, bro. They're not the same at all. More times, yeah, when United lose, you just want to put your phone down, bro. Your group chat's going off. You ain't really trying to chat to no one like that. Do you know what I mean? So, and even when Ray Parlour said, oh, most of the people that subscribe to your channel aren't Arsenal fans, that's a myth.
Yeah, well, this is where they're funny, right? When he said that, because I was like, well, you can't actually see what team they support. Yeah,
you can't, bro.
You can't see what you can see whereabouts in the world people are, where the viewers are coming from. But you can't see what teams they support, right? So unless they're telling you actively every day in the chat, or they've got a footballer profile picture, yeah, with that team player, the team they support, yeah, you don't know where they're viewing. So that's a myth anyway, right? Number two. Who fucking cares? Like, what's that got to do with anything? Yeah, like at the end of the day, talk sport. Yeah, and I think it was the lad that you have on here, Culture Cams, is it?
Yeah,
I think he put a tweet out, yeah, saying this is the same organisation that did a Daily Arsenal. Yeah, and they did a Daily Arsenal ripping into Arsenal every single day because we hadn't won anything. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, yeah, Arsenal win something, they stopped doing it. Yeah, why? Because it's now not relevant anymore. Yeah, they only put out the clips on TalkSport from fans calling in that are the most outrageous takes on football. Yeah, why don't they put the normal callers on, like the ones that are not giving outrageous takes? Why do you think you said it at the start? Why do you think Robbie's getting invited on there? Because they know it to do numbers.
That's what they care about. You noticed how these men, become more controversial. Sky are trying to do it as well now, where they're getting they're getting flipping Carragher and Gary Neville to be a bit more tribal now and act a bit more like fans. Do you know what I mean? To try and replicate the YouTube, because they know that YouTube gets numbers.
Yeah.
So now they're starting to banter each other a bit more. It's getting a bit more personal. It's becoming a bit less formal now. And that's where they're moving, because they're trying to replicate YouTube. TalkSport's the same. Them man are out here clickbaiting. I blocked them on Twitter. I can't see anything on there.
TalkSport blocked me.
I blocked them on Twitter. I can't see anything, but I saw it on the 360 TV on Instagram. And that's how I saw it. And also it got posted in the one of my group chats. But I blocked them, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I blocked them because I don't want to see their crap, because all they do is put out clickbait all the time. If it's not idiots, do you know what I mean? Them drunken idiots, blood. It's either O'Hara or flipping Pennant or flipping Ray Parlour. I don't know, bruv. Like, them man gone in the rehab center and just flipping trying to reform people and that. I don't know what it is, bruv. Their roster stinks, bro.
Mate, yeah, but at the end of the day, why would they get fucking Ray Parlour on there? Why would they get Simon Jordan on there? Why would they get Jamie O'Hara on there? Why would they get some of these other people on there? The reason being is because they come out with some of the maddest takes on football, which is going to wind people up to then get the maddest amount of clicks. Yeah, and when you're doing that, they're very smart what they do. Yeah, because they cover all teams. Yes, Premier League especially. Yeah, they cover pretty much all teams, right? So they can have anyone on.
Yeah.
So why are they having a dig when they're clickbaiting their titles, and sensationalizing crap? Why are they then accusing a channel on YouTube of doing that when they do it themselves? Yeah, I don't get it, bruv. I know for a fact, right? I think it's the Moose. Ian Abraham's his name. Yeah, I remember Robbie was interviewing someone outside the Emirates. I can't remember who it was. It might have even been Troops. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, and I think that was on something had happened at the football club that day, and that's why Robbie was down there. Yeah, and he was interviewing. It was a sunny day, and Ian Abraham, while he's doing an interview, Robbie just walked up. Hi, Robbie, we're live on TalkSport. Can we have a word, mate? I thought, you rude bastard. Yeah,
like, man's working, bro.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, at least wait till he's finished doing what he's doing. You can see he's interviewing someone.
Yeah, because you think that you're better than us,
exactly.
Even though we're getting more numbers than you.
Bro, if you go and have a look at their Twitter account, they've got, I think, 1.2 million followers. They barely get 100 fucking likes on a tweet, bruv.
But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, literally, I can not tweet, I can not tweet for a month, come back to Twitter, tweet one thing, and it gets retweeted 1,000 times. And these man, and I think I got like 80K on there. These man got however many they've got, and them man are struggling to get likes and retweets on their thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they got no engagement, and that's why they need people like Robbie, and that's why we need we need to stop going on these platforms and giving them clout, because that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't know why Robbie goes on it,
We're
man.
giving them clout, bro. Like, I don't go on none of these platforms no more. Every time something happen at Man United, I'm getting text messages. These men have my phone number now. Text messages, WhatsApp. So, Rants, are you free to come on this? No. And that's if I reply.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More times I'm not even replying.
Mate,
You know
last
time
you're not
seeing me on there.
Go on there. They wanted me to drive. I lived in Milton Keynes at the time. Yeah, they wanted me to drive all the way down to central London, right? Be there at like 8:30 at night or something. Yeah, and then go on the sports bar at 10 o'clock. Yeah, for about 10-15 minutes, and then drive back. I said, "Well, how much you paying me then?" And they were like, "Nothing. I ain't fucking coming then. What, you want me to drive 60 miles there and back for 15 minutes? No, thanks. Yeah, I could stay at home and record my own video."
That's it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the cheek, yeah. And you know what kills me about this thing about embarrassing Arsenal fans? It's like, bro, you man need to actually realize that man were laughing at you before AFTV. The difference is, yeah, like AFTV were not the ones that gave Arsene Wenger pennies to spend, yeah, and told you that you're saving up for a new stadium that was going to enable you to compete with the elite, yeah, and then you moved over there and you just sold all your players to Man City, and now you're fucking ninth, bruv. Like, that wasn't AFTV, bruv. That was your owners. That was the people that ran your club. Do you know what I mean? Even the stick that Wenger was getting, yeah, cool. Wenger was falling off and that. But the bottom line is, Wenger wasn't out here spending the money that Chelsea was spending at the time, spending the money that Man City was spending the money that even United was spending. He wasn't. And he was still managing to get man in the top four somehow. Do you know what I'm saying? And what's happened is the other clubs in the Premier League who have been better run than Arsenal and more ambitious than Arsenal have overtaken them, like your Evertons and your Leicesters, because they spent better and they've been more ambitious, bro. And that's all it is, bro. So Arsenal are where they are because when Arsenal were up there with Manchester United, we were only competing with each other. No one else had money.
Yep.
No one else had money. And then as soon as Chelsea got money, Chelsea were in the convo. Then City got money. Then City were in the convo. And as soon as that happened, Arsenal just kept falling down and down and down because their owners weren't trying to even compete with these people. They were happy to profit from failure. The only people profiting from the failure at Arsenal Football Club is the owners.
The football club. Yeah, the football club, the players,
that's
the managers. Yeah, like stuff like that, isn't it? It's
that's
like,
it.
Bro, I just find it hilarious, like, that they even had the audacity to say that to him. Like, that just shows how far up their own arse they are. Yeah, and the thing is, you could tell that Parler was itching to just keep it going and keep it going and keep it going. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
yeah,
Robbie tried to change the subject bare times and he kept trying to go back to it. And
you know what I liked about
what are you trying to do?
Do you know what I liked about it? Robbie's face when he said it, the first bit that he said, yeah? And he was like, really? He goes, well, we're here to talk about the ESL, innit? You asked me to come on to talk about the ESL. What's the views and losses got to do, yeah? But then they kept going and going and going. It was like you said, ambush, bruv. Yeah, it was like they've gone into stealth mode and then Bosch attacked him. Yeah, bruv, if I was him, I wouldn't go back on it. I'd tell him, fuck off.
Bruv, after the last time when Simon Jordan tried to ambush, man, he shouldn't have gone on there anyway, bro. Do you know what I mean? Shouldn't have gone on there. Do you know what I'm saying? And bruv, it's just one of them ones. At this point, bro, he's carrying them, bruv. He's helping them. As you said, look at their numbers, bro. The engagement shit.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need them, bro.
The thing is as well, right? Is it that channel's fault that like I'm not his biggest fan, yeah? Listen, I ain't got no issue with Robbie at all, yeah, right? But you know, I don't like particular people that are on it, and so I don't watch them. Other people that I do like that are on it, I'll watch them. Yeah, so it's like it's not Robbie's fault or that channel's fault that Arsenal got piped fucking in Baku. It's not Robbie's fault that we've lost 3 times in a row to Aston Villa. Yeah. So when people sit there, and this is what winds me up with people when they say, "Yeah, but you're making the club a laughing stock." Are you that sensitive that you care what other people think about the football club that don't support it?
Yeah.
Right? Is that how sensitive you are? Because if it is, mate, don't go out your house. It's a big, scary world out there. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like, you know, people always have this, oh, it's making us they profit off this, they do this. Well, listen, mate, yeah. When you go onto YouTube, you've got a choice to either click on it or not. And if it doesn't necessarily just pop up when you open the app, you have to search for it. If you then see it scrolling all through Twitter, block the fucking account. Any account that then grabs bits of their videos and puts them through Twitter, block their accounts as well. Then you don't see it, do you? You know, I don't watch Towie, bruv. It's the biggest load of shit I've ever seen. I watched it once or twice and I thought, what a load of crap. So guess what? I've never watched it again. Like, I've watched EastEnders twice.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. And you know what's so dumb about these guys? When man's like, man are like, oh yeah, most of your subscribers aren't Arsenal fans, bro. The guys that go onto AFTV, after Arsenal lose to see meltdowns, they're not subscribed to AFTV.
Yeah, most of them probably ain't, to be fair.
Yeah, they're not.
Let me go and have a look.
They're not. Them man say, oh, AFTV and chill, we'll go and look over there because they know it's going to be there, but they're not subscribed to it because they don't want to get notifications about Arsenal every day because they're not Arsenal fans. Yeah, but this
is the funny thing with it as well, right? Because people are going on like they ain't doing that in the pub. The difference is these people are doing it on camera. Yeah, so if Arsenal had just been smashed 3-0 by Aston Villa and everyone's pissed off, some people are doing it on a video platform and putting it out on YouTube. What's the issue? Yeah, you're doing it in the pub. Yeah, but then you'll come and have a go at other people that are doing it on camera. Oh, look at them. They think they're this. They think they speak for all of them. I don't think I've ever heard any one person on that channel say they speak for the whole fan base. I don't think I've ever heard them say that because they don't. It's just a stick to just beat people with that. Oh, look, because the channel's so big, you know, and everyone on there's getting bigger and bigger with their following, blah, blah, blah. They think they're bigger and better than us. It's not like that at all. Like, it genuinely ain't. Like, and both of us have been on big fan channels, man. Like, we know what the crack is. We know it's
new media versus old media, innit? These men are just rattled, innit? These dinosaurs are just rattled, bro, because they can see the engagement, the numbers we're getting. Do you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, if Robbie, and Ray Parlour are walking through a crowd at the Emirates, I guarantee you more people go over to Robbie than Ray Parlour.
100%.
Guarantee.
Well, I've seen it before with Kevin Campbell. Yeah, yeah, I've seen it before. Me, Kevin Campbell, we're standing outside the executive entrance or exit, whichever way you want to call it, after we played Watford when Troy Deeney missed the penalty. Czech saved it. Yeah, the stadium's pouring out. We're standing outside. The amount of people that walked straight past him and didn't have a clue he was Kevin Campbell. Yeah, but they'll know who Robbie is.
Absolutely, and Kevin Campbell's a top guy as well, man.
Yeah, man.
Like he lives in Manny as well. Like I remember I was at a dinner at that was hosted by, I think, was it Nicky Butt? Yeah, Nicky Butt in Manchester, and he was actually there, bruv, and he come up to me and hugged me, bruv, like he knew me, bruv, like he watches my stuff. Yeah, he lives in Manchester.
Sound, bruv. You know,
absolute legend.
You know when he was on Sky Sports the other night on the football, he was sat in the studio with Carragher and that. Every time it went to an ad break, I was messaging him, innit? I said, tell Carragher I ain't forgotten on ruining him.
Bro, he is one of the soundest guys, like honestly, so down to earth, and he was a baller as well, and he's not arrogant at all. He's humble as anything.
Anyone can win titles for my football club,
bro.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. And I mean, and these men are just jealous. That's all it is. Ray Parlour, thing, right? Like when we'll go down in history, in the history books with the football club, and when he walks through the Emirates, more man know who Robbie is, innit? So and more man care who Robbie is as well, whether you like it or not. And it burns these guys, bro. Like it does. It genuinely does. It's just like when I see these Sky commentators and these ex players and that, like ripping into the current players. It's only because they're jealous, bro. These men are on 3-4 times the money you was on.
Yeah, and
some of them probably some of them are even better than you.
Some of them can't even lace your boots, bro. They can't, and that's why they're chill, because they're salty.
But they're not gonna have to go and work for Sky when they finish playing football, because these men are set. Their kids are set. Their grandkids are set. Their great grandkids are set, and their great grandkids' kids are set as well, bro. 100%. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's how the game's set now. The game's moved forward now. Do you know what I mean? And you're still looking back.
Right? Ray Parlour played in an era where I don't know what year he retired, but he was invincible with us in 2004. So now if you look at the money they were on back then and fast forward it, 17 years? No wonder he's working at TalkSport, bruv. Yeah, because let's be real. Yeah, I'm like, listen, anyone who wins a title for the football club, cool, but don't be a prick about it.
Mm.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Have your views, yeah, cool, but don't sit there slandering someone when you're working for a radio station that's fucking 100 times worse, bruv. Yeah, that's going out everywhere, all over the place. Yeah, like not just Arsenal, but to every fan, so you can get every fan doing it. Like, but this is the thing, right? If you think how much money the players were back on then, 17 years ago, yeah, like you just said, no player now in today's era in the Premier League or top 5 leagues is going to have to work on a radio station 17 years after they won a title.
No.
Yeah, no chance. Yeah, unless they completely screw up with their money. Yeah,
bro, literally, yeah. Even if these footballers make so much money now, yeah, that if they hoovered all their money up their nose, yeah, like some of these ex-pros, yeah, they would die. They would die, bro. They wouldn't be alive. Exactly. They make too much money, bro. You know, like that. They could not survive the amount of coke they would have put up their nose from the money they made. It would have finished them off, bro. They make too much peas, innit? Do you know what I mean? If you think that some of these man was on 30 grand a week here, and that was a lot of money then, bro. Bruv, goalkeepers are making double that to sit on the bench now.
Bruv, Aubameyang can buy a new fucking Lamborghini every week and still have change. Do you know what I'm saying? Aubameyang's never going to have to go to work again in his life. Neither is his kid.
But this is it, bro. These men are retiring with hundreds of millions in the bank.
Mate, Jose Mourinho has earned over 100 million quid getting sacked. He don't need to sit on Sky
as a manager, bro. And my man gets paid like $1 million for an Instagram post.
Yeah,
£1 million. That's Jose.
The only reason he sat on Sky last time is because he wanted a job.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So don't ever get it twisted. The money's just different in this era for everything, blood. It's different. So when these men are ambushing Robbie, it's just pure envy, bro. Because they're looking at Robbie and thinking, rah, how is he doing this? Why does he have this? Yeah. I don't have this.
He need a big organization boosting him and backing him. He done it all on himself. Like, blah, blah, blah. Look at the size. Look how many views it gets. Oh, my God, how comes we can't get that? And look at all the ex-players we've got on here. Yeah, he don't even have players on. Blah, blah, blah. They're fucking baffed, bruv. They are literally baffled.
And that's what I'm saying. And then at the end of the month, Robbie's the money that Robbie's making from his YouTube channel is more than what Ray Parler's making from TalkSport. I could tell you that for a fucking. Do you know what I'm saying? I could tell you that for free, bruv.
Today's payday as well, isn't it?
Yeah, bruv. That's what I'm saying. The money landed at midnight, bro. You know, like that. So this is what I'm trying to say. So it's all just jealousy, bro. And he tried to draw Robbie out, and I respect Robbie for not even nibbling, bro, because he's a better man than me.
Oh mate, I would have just said, listen, I ain't come on.
I would have said to him, I'd have said, brother, are you drunk? Like, are you drunk, bruv? Like man clearly tried to change the subject, and you keep trying to. Are you drunk, bruv? I'd asked him, are you drunk, bro?
Yeah. Did you and Alan go to the pub before work?
That's it. I'd have said, are you okay, like, man, on the sauce, bro? Because I'm like, there's something wrong with you, bro. There's actually something wrong with you. Man's talking about how extra hits, bro. Everyone that has anything to do with football, yeah, is getting extra hits this week. I've had women, yeah, that don't care about football ask me about the Super League.
Bruv, my mum knows fuck all about football. She texted me on Monday afternoon and she said, how is this a European Super League affecting your channel?
Bro, listen to me, yeah. I went and I got my hair cut yesterday, yeah. I went and got my hair cut yesterday. And my barber's sister was there. And the first thing she said to me was, oh, would you make it this European Super League? Bruv, we've never spoken about football ever. Ever. And this guy's been cutting my hair for years. Everyone's talking about this Super League, bruv. Whether you care about football or you don't care about football, bruv. When Boris is talking about it and it's on the main news, everyone's talking about it. So everyone is getting more engagement off the back of this. But you're asking Robbie, bruv, sitting on a channel here that charge people to call in and voice their opinions. And you're talking about profiting, bro. Does that even make sense? Why are you watching man's pocket like that? So how come you're allowed to have money, but I'm not?
That's what. Listen, when they said to him, yeah, you get more views than this and more blah blah blah. You know what I would have said? You get more views when Arsenal lose.
Bruv,
I would
this
have said, yeah,
comment's
right,
fucking.
yeah. Okay, so
This comment's finished me, bruv. I swear. What's that said? How come I say he doesn't even have any comps on YouTube? Bruv, what?
no,
Man said
I'm
he
off,
don't even
I'll
have
see you
comps
later.
on YouTube. Bruv, what?
Oh shit,
How
bro.
come I say you don't have no YouTube compilation? Like, no one can be bothered, bro. Like, legit. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
what a fucking legend.
Bruv, it's true. Like, bruv, what is this?
Mate, seriously, man. No, do you know what, Rants here? Honestly, yeah, if they'd said to me, yeah, but you get more views when Arsenal lose, yeah, I would have said, why does it bother you how many views I get?
That's it.
Yeah, why does it bother you? Yeah, and then when I would have drawn him out, and he would have gone, yeah, but there's fans out there that say it's a laughing stock. Okay, there's an easy way to fix that, then, isn't there? And he would have gone, what? Fucking start winning more. So I mean, it really ain't difficult. If people are so aggy with it, have a go at the club, start winning more, innit? Yeah. At the end of the day, this is what I find hilarious. This is the funniest thing, yeah. Right? It's almost like people think that he's already knows the result before it kicks off. Yeah. And if anyone thinks like when he said, yeah, but you want Arsenal to lose, bruv, go and have a look at their watch along from last week when we played Fulham. They were jumping around like we'd won the Champions League, bruv, when Eddie and Nketiah scored against Fulham. Yeah, come on. Seriously, man. Yeah, you can't make that up, bruv. You can't. Fucking, they were all excited, jumping. I didn't even fucking celebrate. If anything, yeah, I actually sat there, and this is true. I told you this Monday, yeah. I sat there and I said, you jammy bastards, when we equalised.
Yeah.
We didn't deserve a draw out of that game.
I was with Arsenal fans, and like when it happened, like because my team was playing and we was on the sidelines, and someone said, I don't know how the fuck we didn't lose that, bro. Like he was in shock. He was in shock, bro. He was genuinely in shock. He was like, bro, I don't know how we've got out of that. I don't know, because it was that bad. So what's man talking about, bro? Do you know what I mean? And that's what it comes down to. It just comes down to jealousy, innit? Them man there, bruv. Them man are the sniffheads, bro. That's just what it is, really. Them man are literally just wheeling in all of these ex-pros, yeah? Bro, all of them, bruv, I swear, I don't know if there's like a football rehab center where all the ex-pros that have sniffed away their money go and they just go and pick them up. I don't know, but that's what it looks like.
Oh, shit, you're killing me, man.
Legit. You know, bro, them ones there, bro.
Some of the people they get on there, yeah, like pretty much most of the people, like, you know, Laura Woods is a new addition on that channel in the last, 12 to 18 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mate, I can't stand her views on my football club. Yeah, so I don't listen to her. Yeah. Like, the only time I see it is if it pops up, which they won't now because TalkSport blocked me. Yeah, but when it used to pop up on Twitter. Yeah, but then they have... The only ones I actually, because I used to do a lot of driving in the job I used to have. Yeah, and I used to be driving all around the country and stuff like that. So I used to listen to TalkSport, yeah. The only ones I actually enjoyed listening to, so I started only listening to them, was fucking Hawksby and Jacobs. Yeah, in the afternoon. Yeah, because they used to have a laugh. It weren't just about football. It was about any topic. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and they used to have a laugh with it. And they were a little bit more, you know, not trying to sensationalize shit just to get the clicks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that was the old TalkSport, bro. Like I grew up here, sitting in the back of my dad's car, yeah, listening to TalkSport, and my dad would put TalkSport on because the music that he had on in the car had swearing in it, yeah. So he didn't want he didn't want to play it, so he just used to put TalkSport on. So I'm just young, and I just always remember having TalkSport on in the car and thinking, this is flipping annoying, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like NBC, yeah, but for football. That's how it used to be.
No, do you know what it is? It is basically the TMZ of radio.
Yeah, but that's what it is now. But when I was growing up, it used to be like LBC, bro. But for football, it used to be proper, like it used to be formal, and do you know what I mean? And I was like, this is dry, and always used to be on, you know, like that. And then it's like, bruv, and then they just turned into some clickbait thing. And then since YouTube's come up and it's rattled them, them man are just literally just putting out clickbait, getting on people like Simon Jordan. Do you know what I mean? The flipping gold tie idiot from Sky Sports
was and that the other day trying to have his say. Yeah, and listen, everyone's entitled to their opinion, right? But don't come preaching to billionaire owners that ain't put any football club into liquidation, mate. When you put fucking Palace in liquidation, into administration and that, yeah. So don't fucking start coming with, oh, the owners are a disgrace. Oh, they're only after money and this and that. Yeah. You put Crystal Palace into administration, mate, and had to flog it. Yeah. So I'm saying. So how are you preaching about ownership of a football club? Do you know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. The whole thing's done out here, innit? So, bro, it's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. I'm glad that Robbie dealt with it like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, personally, they need someone to tell them about their claw on air. You know them ones. On
I've
air.
seen a comment saying Ray Parlour is EDL.
Bro, listen, yeah, man, like Romford Pele and that, you know.
Oh shit,
Pele, bro. You know them ones there. It's mad, bro.
No, mate. So do you know what? You've kind of spot on in a way, because as soon as YouTube like has blown up in the footballing circles, and listen, Robbie was the first real big channel, innit? Yeah, I know that. Who was the other one that was out? Redmen TV were out there. Robbie was out there, and Robbie just went bosh and blew up real quick. Yeah, but Redmen TV has still got a big following. Yeah, United Stand the same. Yeah, the fucking then off of that, you've got a channel, I've got a channel, Troops has got a channel, other people have got channels, and all of a sudden it's been like a pyramid. Yeah, like, and just filtered down, and everyone's got their channels now, which has then meant, because of the size of this platform, yeah, was 2.5 billion people a month view YouTube. That's mad, bruv. Crazy. Yeah, then if you actually look at how many views all of these channels that I just mentioned get together, that's a tiny little drop in the ocean of this platform still. Yeah, when you think about it, really, isn't it? 2.5 billion people view this platform every month. Yeah, and if you add up all the views off of all the channels that are football related content, they probably don't even hit 1 billion in a month. Yeah, mad. It's actually mad when you think about it. And then when you look at TalkSport, I'd love to see what their figures are. I'd love to see what their figures are on a monthly basis, mate. Yeah, I guarantee we're talking
couple million.
Yeah, a couple of million, 3 or 4 million max.
And bro, and you know what's mad about that? Yeah, you see radios figures aren't even accurate, because a lot of the time, yeah, radio figures, you know, like for instance, if you go in the hairdressers and someone's got magic on, it's just on in the background. They're not really listening to it. You know them, man. You know what I mean? Or if you're getting ready in the morning, you might have a certain radio station on, bro. Like literally, like years back when I used to work in the gym, like when I was with my missus at the time, bro, like we never used to watch TV because everything's on iPad or whatever, but the television used to just be on BBC One Extra, bro. Like that's it. Yeah. And the amount of times, anytime I was getting ready to go out, she was getting ready to go to work, whatever, it was just on in the background. Whatever was going on, that was on, bro. Most of the time we weren't listening to it, but it was on. When you go into gyms at reception and that, they might have Heart on in the background. Man ain't really listening to it, but it's on. So all of these TalkSport things, yeah, sometimes it's just on in the car, bruv, when you're in the Uber, and man ain't really listening to it. It's just background noise. Who's actually engaging with it?
Exactly.
Whereas we have engagement. People are leaving comments. People are speaking to us now. You know what I'm saying? Like people engage with our things. Even their numbers don't mean anything, because numbers don't equal engagement.
100%, man.
They don't equal engagement, bro. So their figures are dead, bro. Let's be honest. They're only alive now is because they've been backed by billionaires.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why they're still here.
Thing about what they're talking about with football, yeah, like complete hypocrisy. Yeah, because they're sitting all on their preaching on their contracts, yeah, and they're no better. Do you know what I'm saying? Mate, this week has been the most hypocritical week from so many people. It has been unbelievable, bruv. Gary Neville coming out preaching about the football pyramid when he's flooding League Two with money. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Bruv, this is it, bro. And then we'll go on to the next topic as well. Not only just that, but John Barnes came out, and he
what a legend that guy is, man.
Bro, you know what? I don't agree with anything this guy says. This is the first time he's opened his mouth and spat nothing but gospel. I don't know if he got up on the other side of the bed or what, or if he's just anti-establishment. So he's just like, yo, fuck these guys, innit? Maybe it's that. Yeah. Everything John Barnes said was spot on.
The only thing he missed was just dropping the mic at the end of it.
Yeah, literally.
Gosh. Yeah, bruv, he was spot on. Yeah, absolutely spot on. And It hasn't had enough traction, in my opinion. That should have gone everywhere, bruv. I've seen it. Like, obviously, I've seen it. I've retweeted it and put it out there. Yeah, and I don't think it's got anywhere near the traction. That should be on fucking hundreds of thousands of views, bruv.
It should be, but you know why? Because they're not pushing that.
No.
Because it's anti-establishment, bro.
He's
you know
right,
what I'm saying? But he's spot on, bro. You know what he said for the guys that haven't seen it? He basically said UEFA and the FA and FIFA have won. And what they've done is they're manipulating fans to believe that they won. Do you know what I mean? Fans didn't win. And that's what I mean. All you man are being manipulated. And that's why I always say, yeah, if you really want to stick it to football clubs, stop spending money.
100%.
That's the only way. Because John Barnes said straight up, you like Gary Neville, all these man are hypocrites.
Yeah.
Like the fact is, how can you be working for Sky? The same man that was trying to charge man £15 for Burnley versus Sheffield United, yeah? And all of a sudden, it's a crime against football that the Super League thing's happening, bro.
Yeah, it's all about the fans.
It's all about the fans. But when man wanted to charge the fans bare money, you didn't have the same energy, my bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing is,
all about the football pyramid, but then he's paying 4 times more money to his players at Salford than any other team in the league. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, bruv, he's flooding that team with money, bruv. I'm telling you, he is systematically trying to pay his way up the footballing pyramid.
Yeah, they're trying to do but Leicester did that.
They're basically what he's doing is an Abramovich in the lower leagues.
Yeah, so he's doing what Leicester did. Doing what Leicester did.
Yeah, exactly the same. But this is the thing, yeah. Same with Rio, right? Rio sat there about giving it about glamatize this and glamatize that. Yeah. Oh, it's all about the glamatize. Whilst he was sat on a bloody glamatise, the FA Cup semi, bruv, on a £4 million a year contract or whatever he's on, crying about the lower leagues. Well, why didn't you get 100 grand out your pocket, mate, and go and save Berry? Yeah. Yeah, because it was only 100 grand to save that football club and it went to pot. Yeah.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, bro. And when you look at this, yeah, they've used the fans because they know that there's strength in numbers. So they've given, they've given the fans this illusion that, yo, you man are powerful. Do you know what I mean? Depending on what you believe, yeah. Do you know what I mean? There's some people that believe what they want to believe in terms of like so-called democracy in this world, and that democracy doesn't exist, and that this whole world, yeah, is governed, do you know what I mean, by people that choose what rules we really abide by. Do you know what I'm saying? What vaccines you take and all these other things. You need a vaccine to travel and that. Do you really have the freedom? Like the other day, I see some idiot, yeah. I'll go out for my walks every night. I do like minimum 10K a day. Do you know what I mean? I normally do about 15K like steps and that. And as soon as everywhere opened up, I'm seeing people outside shivering, yeah, hugging themselves, drinking alcohol. I'm like, you couldn't drink at home. And then someone, and people are on Instagram saying, "Oh, celebrating freedom." I'm like, bruv, if them man tell you when you can leave your house, is that freedom?
Yeah, it's not freedom, is it?
Freedom. All right, if you're free, go on holiday now.
Yeah, get on a plane. Yeah, go on.
Get on a plane now.
I beg you organise a party for tonight then and get all your mates round. You can't, can you? Exactly.
Man said celebrating freedom. Behave yourself, mate. Freedom isn't go out when they tell you to go out. That's what happens in jail, bro.
Yeah.
You can leave your cell. You can leave your cell, go to the gym, go back.
Yeah, you can walk around the courtyard for 20 minutes and then you're back.
Go back. Is that freedom? Or are you in prison, bruv? You know, like that. So when man, so all they've done is they've made people think that they've mobilized and that they've saved XYZ, but they haven't saved it, bro. All they've done is they've done UEFA's work, because UEFA and FIFA, like I said on this subject, even though I don't agree with the Super League, let's not pretend that UEFA and FIFA don't have blood on their hands and they're not crooked and they ain't got man in jail, because they do. 6,500 people have lost their lives building them stadiums in Qatar. Well, there you go. Yeah. So and they want to talk about integrity. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, you know, John Barnes said the other day that he goes, dressing it up as the fans have won. Okay, cool. Are the ticket prices coming down then? No. Can you even get a ticket? Probably not. Well, there you go. Like, why do our football shirts cost 90, 100 pounds and they're coming out every season? The club don't mind exploiting you guys. Yeah. Stop pretending like the clubs care about you and they didn't do it because they care about you, bruv. Are they going to reduce the price of the jerseys, bro?
Yeah. When I've seen players coming out, and have you noticed, other than Jordan Henderson and maybe the odd other player, most of the players said fuck all until after every team pulled out. Yeah, because they were all hiding. Yeah. Right. Now, and I've seen people say, yeah, but the players, they must have been in a difficult situation. Why? They would have known they would have got a fat pay rise. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? That's not a difficult situation. Their wages would have gone up. They know this. Jordan Henderson, fair play to him. He come out, he's called a meeting and all that bollocks, yeah? Right? What's the meeting going to do?
Yeah.
It's going to do fuck all, right? And then at the end of the day...
It's great PR, though.
Oh, it's 100%. That's why he's done it. Yeah, because he's always seen as the nice guy, Jordan Henderson, isn't he? Right? And this is the thing. We've got a protest tonight, bruv, yeah? I don't know how many people are going to be there, right? And good luck to them. Yeah, if they want to go and protest, fair play to them, man. Same as Man U on Saturday. Yeah, but I agree with you. I've been saying it since this whole thing dropped, yeah? That if you want to protest to get an owner out of a football club, you got more chance of winning the fucking Euros 3 weeks on the trot. Yeah, look at Blackpool. Blackpool had Carl Oyston as their owner. They were launching tennis balls on the pitch every week to stop the game. Do you remember that? Yeah, everyone levering tennis balls on the pitch. Yeah, so the game had to be stopped. Then what the Blackpool fans did was said, yeah, in fact, fuck it. We're not actually going in the ground. We'll go to the ground, but we're not going to pay to go in. We're just going to stand outside and demonstrate while the game's on inside with no fans in it. Yeah, and he still didn't sell up. Yeah, the only reason he sold up is because he got taken to the High Court and he was found to be stripping assets out of the football club, so he flogged it.
There you go, bro. At the end of the day, these businessmen, yeah, they do their research thoroughly before they sell clubs, and they will sell when they want to sell. You can't force these men to sell, bro. They don't even go to the games. They don't have to see you.
Yeah. Mate, look at Newcastle. Mike Ashley gets told he's a wanker every week, bruv. Yeah, 50,000 people singing he's a wanker. He sits there with his pint laughing, bruv. Like, he don't give a shit. He's actually in the ground pissing himself. Yeah, they're still here, though, aren't they? Still paying me.
So if you think that you're going to make the Glazers leave, yeah, by a few banners, it's not going to happen, mate. The only way to make them leave is to make their assets plummet, yeah, by stop buying tickets, stop buying merchandise and all that. But man ain't prepared to do that. So as long as they're still making a profit, they ain't going nowhere.
This is what I'm saying, right? People keep asking me if I'm going to the protest. I said, why am I going to go and jump around like a lunatic outside a football ground, right? When I know that 3/4 of the people that are going to be there are going to hand him over £1,000 at least for a season ticket next season. Yeah. And why am I going to drive 100 miles each way for that? Like, because it's true. Tonight we're going to have, I don't even know how many people are going. If you go by the internet, there's going to be 55,000 people there, bruv. We all know that's bollocks. It'll probably be 500, maybe 1,000. Yeah. I've been on protests before. Yeah. With, about Kroenke years ago, years ago, and Wenger. Yeah. Wenger didn't get sacked from the football club because we were protesting against him. He got sacked because the stadium had 10,000 people in it every fucking week. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? 3, 4, 5, 6 games straight with 10,000 people in it, beamed all around the world. Oh my God, 50,000 empty seats. Yeah. All of a sudden, you're gone. And then the next game, the next couple of games was built up as his farewell and his send off, and it was a full house. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And that's
what I'm saying, my bro.
You know, if you want the owner out, and this is the problem I have with it, yeah, like to change to cap away ticket prices, protesting's wicked, yeah, because you can do that in your thousands all over the country, and you can say we want them capped at 20 quid or 25 quid, whatever, yeah, and eventually they listened and done it. Liverpool, when they did the walkout for the £77 tickets, yeah, 10 minutes to go or 77th minute, yeah, the owner said, cool, we're not doing that, we're not charging you that, so that can work. To get an owner to sell a £2 billion football club, or even a £4 billion football club in your case, yeah, if you think 20 people storming the training ground the other day at United, I bet he was sitting there going, oh, fucking hell, I'm going to have to sell. They're going to keep coming back. Like, fuck off, man. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, when man are saying there's 4,000 on the waiting list for a season ticket at Old Trafford, and you honestly think that these men are going to sell because you asked them to.
Bruv, our waiting list is 10 years at Arsenal. 10 years. Yeah?
You know that.
The thing. Somebody made a good point to me yesterday on Twitter. He said, if every red member didn't renew their red memberships, yeah, they wouldn't sell out and overtake the loss this summer on red memberships. But if they give their season tickets back, then other people will snap them up instantly. If I had a red membership and gave it back, there's not a queue waiting for that. You know what I'm saying? People will still do it. But if you had 40,000 say, "Now here you go, fuck off, I ain't renewing it," you ain't gonna have 40,000 suddenly turn up and want a red membership. Yeah.
Yeah. Facts.
Right? So, but with the season tickets, you do. Right. And this is why people don't want to give their ticket back, because there's such a long waiting list at Arsenal that they're going, yeah, well, I want him out, but if I give my ticket up, somebody else will buy it. My attitude.
Well, then, and these owners, if we know this, then the owners know it. So why are they going to sell?
But this is my point, Rants, yeah? Right? So you say that you want the owner out and you're adamant you want him out. You've been preaching all week on your social media accounts that you want him out, and we need to unite to get him out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Emirates. We're going to jump around outside the stadium. We're going to sing, scream, and shout and hold banners up, yeah, and tell him he's a scumbag and this and that. But then in June, because I don't want to give my ticket up because I won't get it back for another decade, and somebody else to take it, when June comes and they want it renewed, I go, oh, here's another grand. So fucking backwards, it is unbelievable.
But that's why I'm saying, what's the point in going to the protest if you're still going to give them your money? There's no point in it. That's why I'm not going to the protest and I'm not giving them my money. You know, like that. But it's like, what's the point? Like, man's going to be at the protest with bare man that are going to renew the season ticket. Yeah. What's the point?
All preaching that he's going to go. And the amount of people, like, I don't know where, like, people just want to jump on a hype one, yeah? I could quite easily drive down to the Emirates, yeah, and film the whole fucking evening. Yeah, and live stream it on here. Well, not on your channel, but on mine, yeah. Right, but I could live stream the whole thing if I want to. What's the point? I could get mad views off of that. But what's the point? Why am I going to go and waste my time when I know that it's not going to be a massive turnout anyway? And I said this on my Twitter the other day, right, and on YouTube. We have about 56,000 people that actively go on a week basis, or now every week basis when fans are allowed to go. 4,000 are probably away fans, and then we have 56,000 in Arsenal fans in there, yeah? So 56,000 people can get to the stadium for a match. There's a match tonight. So I expect 56,000 fans there if they're so desperate to change football tonight.
Yeah.
There'll be 500, mate. I'll be shocked if it's more than 1,000. I'm adamant it won't be. I see Chelsea the other night. The Met Police reckon there was 550. Yeah, 550, 600. I think we'll probably maybe get more than that. I think there'll probably be. But this is the thing, like, yeah, I've seen this with the Wenger protests. The problem is people would do it all over social media, but the problem is most of them don't live in the UK, so can't get to a protest. Yeah. And this is what the clubs know. So they don't give a shit, bruv. The Tottenham one was embarrassing. My man had a band outside and all sorts, bruv. Like guitars, the lot. Like
I really like a street party, innit? Them man were just happy to be allowed out. Bruv,
their house, of them was holding the club shop merch bag, holding the banner in the other hand. They'd been in the shop and done money, and then holding a sign saying "Enoch out, Levy out." It's like, how bent are you lot, man? Seriously, like it's mad. I don't get it, bro. But this is the problem, right? People want to just go down there to get their faces on TV, to show that they're showing willing and that they're doing something.
Absolutely. It's almost like a badge of honor. Oh, I win.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is, mate. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm going down there. I'm doing something. What are you doing? Like, do you know what I mean? I just find it laughable, man. At the end of the day, how hypocritical is it that you want the guy out, but then you're going to give him at least £1,000 on a season ticket? Yeah. And when they come with the argument that, oh, but somebody else will have it, who gives a fuck, mate? You have done your bit because you were so adamant you wanted him out, so you refused to pay him money. Yeah, you've done your bit, but you don't really want him out. It's all a fucking PR exercise for your Twitter account, yeah, or for your Insta account, or for your YouTube account.
Well, there you go. You know what I'm saying? You have to be the example that you want to see in it. Like my man said, if the majority of fans, domestic fans, I'm assuming. What about the worldwide fans? Exactly, which is why they wanted to do the Super League, bro, because they don't care anyway, bro. They don't give a shit, bro. So that's why I'm saying I'm not going, bro. There's no point. Bro, I don't need to renew no season ticket. I don't need any of that. If I really want to go watch United, I'm fortunate enough that I know enough people that I can go anyway, bro. I can go. I know someone that's got a box. I can go sit in the box at Old Trafford if I want to sit in the box. Do you know what I mean? If I want to get a ticket, I know enough people that they can source me one. I don't like. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to have no season ticket. So I'm not doing it. They're not getting money out my account. My membership that I did have, I cancelled that. I think either last season or the season before.
There you go. This
You know
is the thing, right? He makes a good point about worldwide, and this is what my if like, listen, bruv, I don't really care in a sense as who the owner of my football club is. Yeah, I couldn't really care. Like, I guess I care, but I don't care if that. I'm not really making sense. Right, I'll give an example. Right, when I was growing up and I started supporting Arsenal, I didn't have a fucking clue who the owner was.
Yeah. I didn't know about any of the owners of Man United.
Exactly.
I didn't know nothing. I just knew Sir Alex Ferguson, Peter Kenyon at the time, and then David Gill, blood. And even then, I didn't know what Peter Kenyon or David Gill did, bruv.
Exactly.
And I didn't know. I only found out what Peter Kenyon did when he fucked us and went to Chelsea and took our players.
And this is the thing, right? You then, because of social media, you get all of this information now, yeah? Like, if people think that 6 Premier League clubs or Man City and Chelsea have had a pass, by the way, I don't know how the fuck they've got away with it. Yeah, that if people think that 4 Premier League clubs that are probably worth the best part of £10 billion between them, are just suddenly going to find 4 owners just like that. Yeah, you lot
in the middle of a pandemic.
You're the same fucking gear as Ray Parlour.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, you got football clubs putting man on furlough, but you think someone's just gonna come in and buy a football club?
Yeah. And who's to say that the next guy coming in is going to be any better? It's true, though, isn't it? Like, let's assume, right? Because John Barnes made a good point. He said, what you want is the guy with the deepest pockets. But then when the guy don't get his money out, you want to cry and bitch and moan about it. Yeah? Which he's right, because we all do it. I do it, you do it, everyone does it. We want our owners to come out and spend money, yeah? But this is where he was right. He said, football fans need to understand business, not businessmen need to understand football. Yeah, absolutely spot on. Yeah, because the amount of people I see that say, but Stan Kroenke ain't put any of his own money in. That wasn't the reason he bought it. That wasn't the reason anyone wanted him. Yeah, like, didn't want him, sorry. We were supposedly the classy football club and didn't want a sugar daddy like Chelsea. Yeah, you reap what you sow. We never wanted a sugar daddy. So now all of a sudden we need a sugar daddy. Everyone wants to spit their dummy out. Like, come on, you can't have it both ways. Yeah,
that's true.
Name me a football club in the last 3 seasons that has owner financed out of their own pocket football players in the Premier League. You won't find one. Yeah, here you go. Here's £70 million to go and buy Kepa. Never happened. The club paid for it out of the club's money. And you do that through every single club in the last 3 years, probably globally. Not one fucking player has been funded out of the owner's pocket. It's come out of the self-sufficient model.
Yeah, it's come out of the club's money, yeah.
Yeah. It's mad. It's absolutely mad, bruv. And if people want to make a stand against it, 5, 6, 7,000 people turning up at the Emirates tonight, but then half of them or more are going to renew their season tickets or buy merch on the new drop. When the new drop comes out, the new kit launch, yeah, totally defeats the object. Why don't you do something online that's got a massive reach to everybody across the world to say, yo, if you've got an American Arsenal membership, cancel it. Yeah. If you don't want to buy merch, yeah, and 40 million people we've got globally, let's assume 20 million of them ain't on social media, yeah, but 20 million are on. Let's say only 10 million of them see the posts, yeah. 10 million people not buying free 70 quid fucking t-shirts this summer is going to do a lot of damage. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 500, 600, 700 people jumping around for a little bit of fucking ITV news. Yeah, like, what a load of bollocks.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, do you know what I mean? It's not going to do nothing. And that just leads back to John Barnes's point that he made in the first place and where we came from. Don't ever think that they changed their minds because of the fans, bro. Like, FIFA and Sky and all of these other guys, yeah, that wanted to exploit the fans instead. Those are the guys who really won. Do you know what I mean? Because they don't mind you being exploited. They just want to do it at their own terms.
Somebody in the comments asked Lee, what's the difference between protesting back in the day and protesting now? Protesting back in the day, I thought would get Wenger out the club and potentially do something. And protesting for years, mate, did fuck all. He got sacked because no one turned up. Yeah. So, and that was a manager. It took 4 years, 5 years, 6 years to get him out, maybe longer to get him out. Yeah. Newcastle's owner has been there for what, 15 years, 12 years? They've wanted him out since day one. He's still there.
Can't get rid of him. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. And that's what proves to you that, guys, really and truly, these men leave when they want, not when you want. And
you
it's just like the Super League.
By fucking listening to what Joe Blogs Round the Corner says.
There you go. And that's what happens with the Super League as well, yeah? Like somebody put up before saying, whilst the Super League stuff was going on, Sky made all their stuff available all around the world.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And now it's back to regional, not available in your country. Again, propaganda, bro.
I see a post today. I don't know if it's been updated, but the Arsenal-Everton game tonight, because they know there's going to be a protest outside the ground, they've changed it so that it have fan crowd noise on, and that normally they have an option to have it on or off. But apparently on both sides, it's on, so you can't hear what's going on outside. Yeah, I don't know whether they've changed that or whether it was just a technical fault on their thing. I don't know, but I see a tweet somebody put out earlier saying it. Yeah, and I was like, why would they do that? Like, makes no sense. But you're right, it is all propaganda, bruv. Like, they have had the monopoly on this fucking game for 30 years since they started it. Yeah. Yep. And between them, BT and the Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, they've UEFA, FIFA, between all of them, they've absolutely fucking drained us fans. Yeah, for everything. Yeah, and this is another thing. Yeah, you know Grizz, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Grizz put a tweet out the other day saying, I've done my bit, I've cancelled my Sky subscription. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, fair play. Yeah. If you ain't I don't have a Sky subscription. I don't have a BT Sport. I watch every fucking game though.
That's it.
Just go and get yourself a box or something, or a Fire Stick. There's plenty of things out there. Yeah, I refuse to pay Sky Sports and BT Sport a penny, mate, because they're all sat there on their big bumper pay deals, chatting absolute bollocks. Jake Humphrey the other night sat there and he said, he goes, yeah, I'm a Norwich fan. He goes, and when I was speaking to other Norwich fans, they were going, oh, we need a big billionaire owner to come in. He goes, that's what football fans want. Yeah, they want the billionaires to come in. They want stuff like to elevate them up the table. Yeah, and it's like, it's not easy to find rich people that want to buy a football club, and to find 4 or 5 or 6 in one hit, you got no chance.
There you go. And look, man said, the ESL show with Gary Neville, and that was free to watch on Sky Sports YouTube channel.
Yeah, it was.
See, I didn't know all these things. So there you go. So Sky won.
They've never made it free to watch before. In fact, I think they did make it free to watch when football first come back. Yeah, in July last year. But other than that, they've never done that before. Never done that before. Yeah, and it's all a piss take, man. And they manipulate a minute because you go, oh, fucking hell, I can watch that. Oh, yeah, Sky must be the good guys. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's all brainwashing, man.
Well, there you go, isn't it?
It's the same with all this. You know, going out like, oh, you can go out, and everyone's putting all over their Insta, like you said, yeah. Fucking bruv, it was freezing. Yeah, the other night I went to the pub the other night. Yeah, with the father-in-law and a couple of his pals. Bruv, by 6 o'clock, I was like, fuck this, I'm going home. It was freezing.
Freezing, my bro.
It's mad. It's actually mad. But this is what they do. Everything's a manipulation one, and this is why people like me and you, we think outside the box, bruv. Yeah. Right, and we look at the ins and the outs of it, weigh it all up, and then form our own opinion, rather than just jumping on a bandwagon, yeah, and going with the masses. Which is why we get abuse on certain topics, yeah, like with our football clubs, because people say we only go against the grain to be controversial to get more views, bruv. I would have more views sucking off Mikel Arteta, sucking off a protest, yeah, going out on the owner. Yeah, I'd get loads more. I could drive down there right now. My missus will be back from work in a minute. I could get in her car and fly straight down to London.
Bro, selling out, out is the easiest way to get loads of numbers on this football YouTube thing.
Yeah, 100%.
The easiest way. Sell out, bro. Go with the popular opinion. Your channel will go mad.
Brother, accounts that have been telling me all season to trust the process and gave the fucking transfer window 10 out of 10 and 8 out of 10. Yeah, and now trying to be the main leaders of the Cronky out protest. Fuck off, man. He's the owner that's behind the process.
Yeah, facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's so hypocritical, bruv. And nobody can tell me, and nobody will police me on how I fucking talk about my football club. Yeah, or what I do or what I say on my football club. Yeah, it's my opinion. You don't have to watch it.
And that's what it is, bro. And that's what man need to know, bro. Staying true to yourself and having an opinion that's not the same as everyone else's, bro. It's the long way. It's the long way to grow in this game, bro. So when man think, yo, like it's easy having a different opinion to everyone else, it absolutely is not, bro. You mean you get all the abuse, and then when you get proved right, no one apologizes.
Comes and apologizes, yeah.
No one apologizes.
Bro,
you know, like that.
I've been
what
saying since before this geezer got the job, yeah, I want him out. Yeah, Arteta. All of a sudden, 16 months later, it's now probably 50-50. Yeah. Give it another couple of months, it'll be 99%. Then he'll be sacked, and nobody will come and say, Gunner, you were right. I apologize. Not one person. But then when you get the next manager in, the new manager comes in, don't ever fucking dare have the audacity to tell me trust the process. Yeah, because I will tell you in no uncertain terms to jog yourself on.
There you go. And that's just what it is. So the bottom line is, yeah, it's just who wants to exploit you, innit? That's all it is. Your football club's exploiting you by putting out 3 new kits every season and putting the prices up every year. Do you know what I'm saying? Sky and them man are exploiting you. Your Sky package goes up in price pretty much every year anyway if you have Sky. Yep. Do you know what I mean? And then on top of that now, they're splitting the rights between Sky, BT Sport and Amazon. So man have to pay for free subscriptions here to watch games. Do you know what I mean? Bruv, man being getting exploited. So as much as the Super League thing, yeah, is an exploitation of the fans again, it's nothing new, bruv.
Yeah.
All of these men have been exploiting us. So the bottom line is, yeah, like unless the club are gonna come out and say, oh yeah, we really care about the fans, we're gonna put down the prices of the kits, yeah, in line with inflation, yeah, and in line with the average wage, so you man can afford it. Then, bruv, I'm not really trying to hear nothing from them, man. Really,
bruv, Arteta sat in his press conference yesterday and said, "Oh, we care about the fans. It's all about the fans." So I sat there on my press conference reaction. I said, "Is this pussy gonna fucking drop his wages in half then?" And then get every single player at the club to do it, every single member of staff at the club to do it, and then every single fan pays half of their season ticket price for next season, and do the away travel for free or something. So of course they ain't. So you don't care about fans. You just care about chatting shit. Yeah, to appease the fans. Yeah, because the majority of people on the planet are sheep. Yeah, so they're going to go with it.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? The majority of them are sheep, bro. Do you know what I mean? You've seen it many times. There's been many experiments, bro. Like, it's so easy for people to just do what everyone else is doing without even questioning it, bro. There's been so many different...
Bruv, how many people... Right? I see a video the other day of a guy, I think it was in London, and he was standing outside his shop. Yeah, and he had... you know, like a credit card, yeah, but it was just like a plain one. You know, like when you go and stay at a hotel, you got the key swab thing that you put in the door. Yeah, it was one of them, right? He was, I think it was outside a library or something, yeah. And he's going, yeah, excuse me, stop, yeah. And he was just swabbing up and down them, saying, yeah, Corona check. The amount of people that were putting their fucking arms out, bro, letting him do it. I was like, this is what has been programmed into people now. Everyone's petrified.
Bruv, everyone's obedient. I was watching this show and it's funny, yeah. They had all these people sitting, yeah, in, I want to say it was like a waiting room or something like that. It was like a waiting room. And then there's one guy in on it, and every time the buzzer went off, he stood up and then sat back down. And they just the buzzer kept going off in like 10-minute like intermittents. And after about 20 minutes, everyone else just started standing up. No one didn't ask why. They just started copying him. Every time the buzzer went off, the guy just stood up and then sat back down. No one said to him, "Oh, why are you doing that?" You just saw other people stand up and then look around like, "Bruv, why are we standing up?" Like, bruv, that's what people do, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's the same with the club, and that's why yesterday with these fake protests here at Manchester United, where they're saying, "Oh, people breached Old Trafford training ground." No, they didn't. Do you know the security there, bruv? And there's no video footage of any of the fans speaking to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
No, and apparently he said Joel Glazer loves the fucking club. He never said that because he wouldn't say that, mate. I know he's a bit dumb at times, but he ain't going to come out and say that, is he?
Bruv, it's fake blood. Like, listen, yeah? There's no way that Man United fans breached the training ground with banners but forgot their phones at home.
Mate, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like,
there's no videos. There's no videos
I've
of them
seen a
speaking
video
to
of it.
Ollie, bro. I've seen videos of man speaking to Arsene Wenger after games.
Yeah.
I've seen videos. Cheeky Sport used to go to football games after and get flipping man to sign their super motes and that. There's videos.
I've seen, Ibra, Hazard, all them ones.
Come on, bro. Like, man are getting man to sign their hand and shit. Like, all of these things, yeah? And you're trying to tell me that all these men spoke to Ollie and there's no video of the conversation with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer nowhere. There's no video of any of these conversations, bro, because it never happened.
Even if they got told, don't get your phone out, somebody's just going to go, bollocks, what are you going to do?
Bro, someone's going to film it anyway.
Exactly. It's mad. And the funny thing is the average age of the people that were there was about 20, bruv.
Bruv, man said people turned it up. Ollie acknowledged it. Of course he did. I wouldn't be surprised if the club invited them in. The club, probably saw these men standing outside and let them in. They didn't breach anything. The club let them in.
Let them have their little protest.
Let them have their little say. And they probably said to them, you, man, no phones, whatever. And then, so it wasn't a proper protest because you didn't do it on your own terms, bruv. They let you in. But they're making it in the news like these men climbed fences and ran through security. And then they're taking pictures outside with flags. Come on, bro.
Yeah, well,
nah, bro, they let you in, bro. The club were in full control.
And do you know what the funny thing is? You see, it did look like they were on a training pitch, innit? Yeah, you see the one where they're in. It looked like they're inside on a training pitch. So how comes they got a picture then, but they didn't get a picture or video with Ollie? Makes no sense, innit?
Because the club were in control of that whole PR masterclass yesterday. That's why. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you ran in there and it was on your own terms. If he was on your own terms, when I'm chatting to Ollie, I got my phone in his face. I'll be like, yeah, so Ollie, what's going on? Boom, boom. No, don't tell me to put my phone away. Like, because when man are getting stopped by the police, they got their phone out.
Yeah.
But you're trying to tell me that when Ollie's talking to these guys and saying all these things, there's no video footage.
Fact.
Come on, bro. But you honestly expect me to believe that these men breached security? They didn't breach, bro. They were invited in by the football club. So the football club could manipulate this thing to make it look however they wanted it to look. That's what really happened. You didn't breach shit.
Make it look like Ollie's a hero and he came out and fucking spoke to him and look, he addressed the angry fans. Blah blah.
Nonsense, bro. The club let you in and manipulated the whole story so they could put it out to look like the good guys.
Yeah, look, somebody said at least somebody would have at least had their phone on record. Yeah. Even if it wasn't a video recording, they would have had it on record in their pocket or something, and you would have heard Ollie speaking, innit?
Well, there you go, bruv. So they managed to flip it. And then look, my man said, look, Ollie, I'm a supporter myself, this, that, and the other. And then he said, oh, in Old Trafford, we've got a banner that's nothing without the fans. These men have spun this thing beautifully into some love story between the club and the fans. Them man don't care about you, blood. Why are your shirts £90? Bruv, I don't know what the average wage in Manchester is. Do you know what I mean? But I tell you what, like, bruv, it's not what it is in London.
And
if the average wage, if the average salary in London is 26k a year, that's outside of central London. That's like just all the jobs on average, 26k. That's nothing, innit? That's just over £2,000 a month before tax. And these men are feeding families. And it'll be less than that in money. But they're charging you £90 for a shirt, and they're going to release
3 in a month,
and they're going to drop 3 of them in a season, every season, bro.
That's without the other merch like this, like the polo shirts, the training shirts,
bro. So just the football kits, Lee, just the tops, 3 tops is going to cost you a week's wages, in Manchester, probably a whole week's wages, and you got to feed your kids.
Nah, mad. It's mad. Brother, I said to you the other week, if I wanted to buy every single item off of Arsenal's website, clothing-wise, I think it would have cost about £6,000. But there's people out there that will buy every single item, bruv. Like most of the items I've got, my missus buys. Now for birthday and Christmas and stuff like that. Now I think I bought 2 shirts this season, and she's bought the rest. Yeah.
There you go. Average salary in man is 29k, but they're charging man £90 for t-shirts.
That's mad. How can the average salary in Manchester be higher than London?
No, because London's 36 and Manchester's 29.
Sorry, I thought you said 26.
No, 26 in London is only outside of central London, But London as a whole, is 30 something. It's about 36, 37. So Manny's 29 is probably all of Manchester. You know them ones. Like when they tell you the prices, they don't tell you the prices of like Zone 1 London. Zone 1 salary in London's different. If you work in Zone 1, you get more by default. Do you know what I'm saying? If you work in Zone 1, because you got to pay for the Zone 1 travel card. Also, if you're working in the city, you're like if you're a banker, if you're whatever, you're working in the city, bruv. Yeah. You know what I mean? City salaries are different. Outside of the city, it's 26k.
Man like Charlie in the chat said, Lee, you're part of the problem because I buy merch.
Bro, he said the missus buys it.
Yeah.
So you got all of London's 38k, exactly.
But even if I did buy it, let's assume I buy it all then, yeah? I'm not the one sitting there crying like a bitch about protest to get an owner out, mate. Because like I said about half hour ago, I genuinely couldn't give a toss who the owner is. Yeah, I just want my team to win. And it don't necessarily mean that we're going to win if we get a new owner.
Yeah, but there you go. That's it, bro. A man saying, yeah, the price of living, yeah, is more higher in London. Of course it is. But the price of football kits aren't cheaper.
Yeah, London's a joke for fucking anything, man. Like, honestly, like, and the thing is, if you're driving as well, you got to pay the ultra low emission zone. You got to pay the fucking congestion charge. Like, especially if you're like around central in that, innit? Like, it's fucking ridiculous, bro.
A man is saying Adidas get most of the money. Bruv, Adidas give these man 70 flipping, what is it? They gave them a 70 million contract. So it's like 7 million.
For 5 years, 300 million quid. Yeah.
And United got 7 million a year for 10 years or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're saying Adidas get most of the money. Bruv, Man United got that money up front, cuz.
Yeah, mate, between Arsenal and Man United, we got £1 billion out of Adidas.
well, there you go, £1 billion out of Adidas, and they're charging you £90 for a kit, bro. And that's probably without the name on it.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I went and got my Pogba kit, and that's the only kit that I've ever bought in my whole life with my own money, because my mum used to buy my kits for me for Christmas. Every Christmas, my mum used to buy me the new United shirt. That's always, since I was a child, every Christmas I knew I was getting the football shirt. Do you know what I mean? And when Pogba signed, I went and I bought the shirt myself, and it cost me, I went to the Adidas shop, and it cost me more than £90, bro. And I couldn't believe it. But I was like, nah, I want the real shirt. I don't want the replica shirt. I want the real shirt. 90-something pounds, bro.
That's crazy. Man,
bro, you used to be able to get the whole kit, Lee, yeah?
Bro,
for like 60 quid.
For that and change.
Yeah, full kit wanker with the socks and everything for 60 quid,
the shin pads and all.
Bro,
man
said 90 for the kit, 15 for the names, bro.
There you go. If you go in the club shop, yeah, some of the shit they sell nowadays in the club shop is madness, mate. They will sell Arsenal candles. They will sell little like, I don't know, like brooches, little pendants or something, like, and they're charging £4 or £5 a pop for them. Yeah, people are lapping it up, bruv. Like, how can a Tottenham fan go on a protest the other day and go in the club shop and come out with a big bag full of clothes?
Yeah, like, he's an idiot, bro.
Fucking dumb. I know they're not the brightest bunch, but come on, man, that's taking the piss. Like, Sports Direct, it's frequent. Do you know what? I bought my top.
It used to be £1 a letter when I was growing up.
Yeah, and it used to be £2 for a number.
£2 for the number, yeah.
But that's the top I brought. I think it was the one I had on yesterday, the blue one. Yeah, but it was like this one, and the Arsenal shirt with Tierney on the back, yeah. And I brought that from Sports Direct because it worked out cheaper with a free name and number on the back. So it was 65 quid at Sports Direct, and you got the free name and number on the back. Yeah, and it was 70 quid just for the shirt on Arsenal website. Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, I'm getting the Tierney on the back for free, bruv.
Bro, but this is it, bro. Look, man said 75 for the top. Yeah, I knew I paid £90. You paid 25 for the name, bro.
That's mad. That is actually a fucking madness, mate. I can't lie. 100 quid for a t-shirt. They're bringing 3 of them. And the thing is, if you've got kids, yeah, and they're of like 9, 10, 11 years old, they want the kit and they want a name on the back, and they don't just want the t-shirt, they want the shorts and the socks.
Yeah, they want to go to school. They want to go on the street with their full kit.
Yeah, they want to run down the park, bro, thinking they're fucking Pogba or someone. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you've got 2 of them, you're fucked. Do you know what I'm saying? Then if your missus supports Man U and she wants the shirts, they're another 70 quid. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's just a fucking rip-off. To do football now, if you want to go home and away as a family, yeah, let's just say you don't take the kids on away trips, yeah, but you want to do home and away for yourself as an adult, you want to take your missus to the homes with the kids as well, Bruv, you're looking at well over 10 bags a season. Yeah,
easy.
That's with, and that's probably not even with the aways, because the aways you'll have to do travel, food, yeah, like for just you, and you leave the rest at home. Probably looking at the best part of 20 grand. Yeah, it's probably more. It's more expensive to go away because you're obviously training it up to Newcastle or driving up to Newcastle, then Manchester and wherever. Yeah, and we've got Norwich coming back in the league. That's not a fucking easy route from London. Like, that's a mission. Yeah, you probably do more going away than you do going at home, but home is more expensive to buy.
Yeah.
It's actually mad when you think about it. It's like 20 quid an away game. Yeah. But all the travel costs boost it up to well over what you'll pay per 100%. Game at home. Yeah. And then if you want to do the Europeans, then you want to buy the kits. Yeah. All of a sudden, you're looking at a whole year's fucking salary, bruv. Yeah. So you've got to hope that you've got a missus that's got a good job. Yeah.
This is it, bro.
All for the fans, yeah? Do you know what I mean?
No thing, never for the fans, bro. 100%. And that's what it is, guys. So honestly, like when we're saying this, bro, like bruv, they're all crooked and they're all complicit in it. But let's not buy into this propaganda from our clubs. Let's not buy into the bullshit from Ollie as well about we spoke to the fans and this, that, and the other, bruv. United hired a PR man last season, bro. Nothing more than they saw the fans at the gate. Someone said, no, let them in. We can use this as a perfect PR opportunity to spin this. And that's exactly what they've done.
It was Neil Ashton.
Yeah. And that's exactly
Neil Ashton who fucking organised getting them there, mate.
Bruv, Neil Ashton probably organised for them to come in, yeah? And bruv, he probably got their phones tapped as well. He probably knew they were coming. That's probably how he knew they were coming. Because you know the son like to tap mobile phones, black. So, you know, don't get it twisted. United were in on this. United were in on this. Don't ever get it twisted right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So, fuck all this.
Do you know what he probably done? Yeah, he probably organised it himself, bruv. And when they got there, he said, "Right, okay, mobile phones in a box. Right, he's come up with a box. You know, when you go to court or saying you have to go through, yeah, and then you put your phone, or the airport, you put it in the little thing, yeah, and they scan it. He's probably told them all, put your phones in the box, no photos, but you can come in. We'll take a photo and you can get it sent to your phone or something. Then you can issue that picture." And that was probably the picture of them standing on the grass. Yeah, because like you said, if they had spoken to Ollie, which apparently they have, where's the fucking video?
Yeah, where's the video?
Somebody would have snapped it up, bruv.
Bruv, because the club probably said to them on the intercom, "We'll let you guys in, but either we're taking your phones from you or you're not allowed to film." And the club probably orchestrated it perfectly so that they could be in complete control of everything that came out. That's why there's no video footage of anything.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Because some people are saying Ollie said certain things. Some people are saying, oh no, they're fake quotes. We'll never know because there's no video evidence of the conversation.
Exactly.
There's none because the club were in control of this. So when they're saying they breached it, they didn't breach anything. When you breach something, you break in. Yeah. You know what I mean?
They were stood at the main gate.
Yeah, absolutely, bruv. When the Americans broke into that building the other day, what's it called? That they stormed in and they broke into, bruv. Oh fuck.
Fuck knows.
What's that? One of the political buildings, bro.
Oh, yeah. That was after the whole fucking
the Trump thing when he said, oh, the thing got rigged and that the Capitol building, yeah. When they broke into the Capitol building, someone got shot. You know why? Because it wasn't a stunt. Yeah. People actually broke in and people got hurt, bro. If you break into Man United's training ground, you get arrested, bro.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Do you know what? I said this to my missus, yeah. I said, how can they break in? Yeah. And the thing that was on the banner was something like, we decide when you play.
Yeah.
I quote tweeted the actual post. I said,
like, what does that even mean, bruv?
I've said, what a dumb thing to say. What, are you going to kidnap a player each then? Because there's about 20 odd of you. What, you're going to kidnap a player each so you can say, yo, Pogba, you're mine. Yeah. Rashford, you come here, son. Like, do you know what I mean? Fucking, who wrote that? We decide when you play. Who even are you?
Yeah. But that's what I mean. So man broke in, yeah? Man broke into the training ground completely unawares from all the security staff. and all the masses of land, yeah, it's not like pulling up to fucking Battersea Leisure Centre, yeah. Like you're pulling up to a big, like acres of land. You have to go through several checkpoints.
Yep.
And no one got tackled by security. No one got stopped. No one got arrested. No one had any phones. But they're saying, yeah, but they breached it. They didn't breach shit, blood. They man let you in, blood. They're talking about. You know what I'm saying? How can, if you breach something, you use force, blood?
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I said to my missus, right, the old Bill would have turned up if it was a breach.
100%, but Sky turned up instead.
Yeah.
Instead of the old Bill.
Hey, do you know, somebody put a comment in the chat here saying, yeah, they probably tapped it, you know, because next season we got TeamViewer as our fucking sponsor, they said. That's class. Apparently, Giggsy's gone to jail, bro. Everyone in the chat was saying Giggsy's gone to jail.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro, it's all right. Let them in there with us, mate. I tell you, some jokers. You don't let intruders in, mate. That's not you. That's not what you do in real life. It's not what you do in real life. When people are trespassing on property, they get arrested. That's usually what happens.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's true. How do you know? They could have had shanks on them or something. You don't know.
Exactly. You're not just exactly.
Man could have had anything on them, bro. You don't just let people in unless you organize for them to come. Look what they done to Ed Woodward's house, and you saw fans outside, yeah, and you just let them in.
You'd be approaching with fucking caution, wouldn't you? Unless you know them.
But there you go. There you go. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless they paid them man to throw the thing at Ed Woodward's house as well. Who knows?
Bruv, I don't think I've seen a single video at all from that, let alone an Ollie one.
Nothing.
It's just a couple of pictures, one outside the actual building, and one on the grass. I don't think I've not personally seen an actual video of them at the ground yesterday. Maybe there is, I don't know, but I ain't seen it. Giggsy's going jail, bruv.
Bruv, is he really going jail?
It looks like it. It's been done for assault, bruv.
But bruv, being charged, that doesn't mean you're going jail though, does it?
ABH though, man.
Okay, I don't really know what that is. I don't know. I know what actual bodily harm is, but I don't know if that guarantees a sentence. I don't know.
It don't guarantee one. It depends. It probably...
He could get a hefty fine and community service, I suppose.
Yeah. Maybe because of his profile of who he is, he might get that rather than going jail. I will wet myself if he goes jail, bruv. Like, bruv, man would be getting passed around like a fucking peace pipe, bruv.
Oh, no, you're not lying, bro.
It's true. It's like if I go jail, bruv, I'll be finished. Like, seriously. I'll be done. Why do you think I've never been, mate? Fuck that. I like my virginity, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
It's a mad thing still. You know what I mean? And after what he done to his brother and that, there'll be people that are not rating him anyway.
Bruv, I speak to his brother every now and again. Innit? I've been on a few podcasts with him. Yeah, and I watched James English.
I was watching that, bro. I was watching that just before I came on here.
It's fucking brilliant, man. It's really good.
I've got less than 10 minutes left, bro.
Yeah, it's good. It is good, man.
That man was literally watching it, bro. Wow, man's at less than 10 minutes left.
Was sick as well. That guy has got some good people on his channel, you know. Yeah, it's fucking he had it was the one he had on the other week. Fucking you know, the governor, fucking who died. What's his fucking name? The bald-headed guy. What's his name?
I know who you're talking about. That was in prison.
Bronson. No. They had him his son on. But I'm about the governor. Fucking, he was in Lockstock. You know, the big fucker with a bald head. He's known as the governor. He had his daughter.
But I can't remember his name though.
Lenny McLean.
Oh, Lenny McLean, yeah.
Yeah, Lenny McLean. Yeah, he had his daughter on, bro. Fucking, that was good as well. Bro, I sat there the other day and watched about 4 of his shows back to back. Yeah, that podcast is absolutely class, the one you're watching, man. That's fucking mad thing. I put it on my Insta the other day, saying it's like probably the best podcast I've watched for a long time, isn't it? Yeah, because he don't rant, bruv. He don't give a shit. Yeah, his brother's funny, man. Like, do you remember when they did the Paddy Power video? Like, the advert.
Bro, it's quality.
Yeah, class.
That's one of the funniest things I've seen.
Yeah, it's mad.
Absolutely one of the funniest things I've seen. Do you know what I mean? So, honestly, they need to make an example of him. They need to make an example of him just because of who he is, bruv. Because too many times people have gotten away with it because of who they are. And I think if ever there was a time to make an example, because it's not his first time either.
Yeah.
It's not his first time. He's been done for this before. So, do you know what I mean?
That's why he might get sent down rather than just getting a fine and a little community order, because he has done it before, innit?
Yeah.
So I don't know whether he got done for it before. I can't remember. But yeah, it would be hilarious if he got sent down. That would be a little bit of fucking karma, wouldn't it? I bet his brother would be sitting there smiling.
Oh, bruv, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's the equalizer right there. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't put a price on freedom, I tell you.
Yeah, to go 2-1 up would be hilarious if he come out and his brother was with Ryan's missus. It would be jokes. Oh shit!
Nah, you're a madman, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But now, what a flipping, bruv, what a way to wrap up, mate. I tell you, like, big up everyone inside. Have you got a new logo, Lee?
New logo? Nah, man.
Channel logo.
Nah, I got a new banner for now. I'm in the process of getting a better one, because I'll just put my channel logo as the background.
No, because when I went to put your channel with link into the title, it was a different thing. It wasn't the LG.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone back now. But it was showing something else earlier.
My background on YouTube slightly different.
Okay, well maybe it's something to do that.
It used to be the Emirates, yeah, but it's now that. It's just the LG at the back. Yeah, so fucking
yeah.
It's just the LG at the back.
Okay, yeah. Man's got that anyway. But yeah, the link to Lee Gunner's channel is in the title of the video, man. Make sure you click that hyperlink and subscribe there, man. What you got coming up?
We're playing tonight. So fucking I've got
shit, you're playing tonight. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we've got Everton tonight, man, which is all right because I can then sit and chill over the weekend and watch the football without having to worry about Arsenal fucking my weekend up, bruv.
Facts, bro.
So yeah, 6:45, I'll be doing a live build-up show. 10 o'clock, I'm not doing a watch-along anymore. So 10 o'clock, just as the game's coming to an end, I'll be doing a live video call-in show for 40 minutes. Or half hour, 40 minutes, so all the fans can come on, jump on camera and give their thoughts on the game and on the protest as well. And then straight after that, fan cams galore, bro. Pop, fan cams everywhere. And then tomorrow I'm just chilling until the podcast in the afternoon, man.
Quality. That's all right, boy. I didn't even know you lot were playing, so that's decent. I think we're playing Leeds on Sunday. Yeah, man. So that's what we're doing. I'll let you man know. If there's a watch along for that. My team meant to be playing a game at 2 o'clock, but it might get moved to 4, so it will mean that I'll be able to do the watch along.
Wednesday, Sunday?
Yeah, on Sunday.
How come Man U fans are doing a protest on Saturday then? Is it because the game's at Leeds?
But I don't know, bruv. Honestly, I don't know why they're doing it on Saturday anyway, bruv, to be honest. The game is Leeds.
Oh, maybe that's why then.
But surely the boys will be in Leeds already. Actually, they might night before in the hotel, but I don't know.
This is the thing. Our protest is scheduled for 6. It would not surprise me if Arsenal players were already in the fucking stadium and the coach has missed everyone. And God, because Arsenal are smart, bruv. Yeah, it would not surprise me if they're already.
I was waiting for you, lads.
This show's been jokes, man. I can't lie.
100% sick show, man. You know what I mean? So now it'll be I don't know why they're doing it on Saturday, bro, but we'll see. We'll see how many man turn up.
Yeah, man.
We'll see how many man turn up. So big up everyone, smash the like button. Obviously, your Rants Reacts coming this weekend. They flipping Premier League, like literally copyrighted the shit out of my Ozil one. So you get me. I'm gonna have to redo it. Do you know what I mean? But I got Xavi, Modric, and Fabregas coming this weekend, and Ozil was meant to be the 4th one, but I got I think 8 copyright strikes or something on it. It wasn't worth me editing it, because you can edit out the copyrights, but bruv, there would have been no video left, bro. They literally went to town on it. They done the same thing with my Skulls and my Henri one, so I need to find other videos. But yeah, them 3 are coming this weekend, people, and then possibly watch along on Sunday, hopefully, and then obviously Red Talk will be at 10 o'clock on Sunday. So yeah, man, there's plenty, guys. So big up. Yeah, I mean, smash the like. Make sure you
I'll bet
subscribe to
around.
Lee
Getting
Gunner.
in well early already. Bro.
Make sure you subscribe to Lee Gunner. Make sure you check out his content today. Do you know what I mean? And I'll see you guys back here on Sunday, but there'll be videos up from tomorrow morning, people. Peace.